Take my body, but leave my jewelry. Greetings, my human friends. This is Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien. Materialism, the plague of the 21st century and uncountable centuries before. Why are people clinging so dearly to their belongings on the material plane? Well, let me tell you. Every living creature, far deep in their subconscious, knows that it's only one little piece of an ever-changing energy, and that what you are today, you will not be tomorrow. This gave the rise to the idea, or at least the instinct for men, to accumulate material goods, money, houses, anything which looks like it is stable and will stay. And through this scaffold of material goods which give the impression to stay the test of time, humans believe they can become part of that what they have accumulated. Nobody would leave their children a dime if they could take it with them into the afterlife. Materialism is the plague which has befallen the human creature. But if you think a little bit deeper, you must agree with me that there is no way of escaping time's grinding ways of letting you eventually perish into nothingness. It does not matter if you have the money of Bill Gates or of any other of these people. All of them are aging and eventually being food for maggots. And whatever they leave behind will also be split up and eventually perish. Wouldn't an approach of first taking care for your mind and your spirit and your spirituality be the better way? Wouldn't it be better if you, from childhood on, would have been told that you are only there in this particular body and dimension for a short time, and whatever you do should be becoming part of your environment, and living a life of simplicity, enjoying every moment you look at the blue skies, at the blue seas, at a tree, at an ant on the ground, enjoying life as it is. Wouldn't that be the better approach? And through this, eventually, building up that what is necessary. Building up the few material things which will last you or accommodate you during that short lifetime? How much time could you have basically been saving for better things than from 9 to 5 running only to making ends meet? Did you know how little you need in order to live a fulfilled life? We are right now building a small sanctuary for a privileged few of you. Soon there will be videos about it. A place where people live in a beautiful natural surrounding, eating healthy food, grown in their own gardens, drinking spring water, teas, all of this which people grow and which is freely given by nature to man, as it should be and has been for hundreds of thousands of years. This experience to being completely off-grid and living as any other creature on planet Earth will teach the ones who are happy enough and privileged enough to be invited by us that life can be easy, joyful. Life can be a privilege and not a burden. This I have been teaching you for a long time. Get in touch with nature. If you are spending time only in big cities and towns, you're getting the impression that there is no escape out of this. But 95% of Earth's land mass is almost non-populated. All of the wealth of this planet is basically available for very little or no money at all. But why do you all clung together and stick together in these horrific, poisonous areas which you call big cities? Why do you think you find your happiness between other people who are only out to rob each other, instead of venturing out only 20 or 50 miles out of this deadly, unhealthy zone, and you find yourself probably, if you live in the right surroundings, in a very natural place. And if you would look deep inside of yourself, you find out there's very, very little man needs to survive happily. Fresh air, fresh water, a few vegetables and fruits, and you could build a small shelter for yourself and your loved ones, and you would live much better than in these cities where you're paying so much in order to just have a safe night's sleep in 4 walls. This is one of the parts of the DNA program to free people from this enslavement of modern society. And this is the very main purpose of me and my friends building up this sanctuary, which you're soon going to be introduced to. Rudolf of Germany.